Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, good. How are you?
Fabulous. So everyone, I just wanted to let you know that we pre-recorded this earlier today because we both, I had something on tonight. So we just said it was easier to try pre-record it and give this a go, and hopefully you'll still watch it and tune into us. Our topic that we're going to talk about is label awareness. And we've done a little bit of research ourselves on reading the back of labels and how important it is. So what did you come up with, Valerie?
So I just kind of went into the grocery store and I just turned over the labels. I think it's really important that
Yeah.
when you're buying a product, let it be known that Anne-Marie and myself don't buy any personal care products from the store anymore. We
No,
buy it all
not
from like
anymore.
Young Living. But if you are going to buy something from the store, take it and turn it over. If it's a baby product, if it's any product that you're going to use on yourself or your family, you need to read the labels. So I just think don't be scared, because a lot of the names on the label are scientific names, and so they're not as scary as they may sound,
Yeah.
so you just have to do your awareness. But the
Mhm.
scariest ones that you need to look out for are perfume and fragrance. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today, is why that's bad. And you have a couple other things from a book, don't you, Anne-Marie, that you're going
I
to talk
do,
to us
yeah. I
about
read them out
that
from
help.
a book, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're not
just to
trying
be
to scare
aware.
anyone. We just want you
No,
to be aware.
do you know what you could do is like take a screenshot at the back of the label in the supermarket, bring it home, go on to Google, put in a couple of the ingredients on it and do your own research on it. The ingredients are there to be researched. And well, there's some hidden ingredients as well, unfortunately, that wouldn't be on it. But let's have a look at the ingredients that are labeled and put them into Google and see if you're going to be happy to put them on your skin or your family's skin.
Yeah, it's easy as that. It really is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do you want to tell us about what your little book
Okay.
says?
Right.
I'd love
Yeah,
to.
exactly. So, first of all, with regards to chemical awareness, I just think that this is really interesting. Is that there are over 80,000, right, man-made chemicals out there. 80,000. Like, that's just crazy. I mean, we do know that the average woman puts 800 chemicals a day on their bodies, and 80 of them is before they even sit down for breakfast, because that's in all the products and stuff like that. So that's the average woman. I'm saying woman because we tend to put more stuff on us. But I'm sure there's plenty, it's probably rising. Men are putting product on them as well all the time. So it's probably high enough for men as well. But basically, that's known. But while some governing authorities say that the chemicals are safe in low doses, okay, there's a growing body of scientific evidence that suggests otherwise. So as it's becoming more apparent and more scientific research is done, it's been shown, and they can see, because they can't research all 80,000 man-made chemicals in one go. So as the research has been done, it's more and more coming apparent that these chemicals are not safe. So just, even if there's no research done on a certain chemical, I don't think I would trust to put it on my body if there hasn't been research done to it. Would you want to be the guinea pig, basically, of that chemical? And the results come back in so many years' time, and saying that oops, it's not safe, and you've been using it for 10 years. So it's just try to stick to natural as much as possible. That's the best solution.
Yeah, the problem is, I think, as well, when it comes to saying low doses, like,
Yes.
that's fine that you might think that it's safe in low doses, but we're not using low doses of things, because we're brushing our teeth with these chemicals, and then we're putting moisture onto our body, and then we're spraying perfume on our body, then we're washing the dishes in our chemicals, then we're eating off of the plates that have the chemicals on. Like, this is not low dose. We are not low dosing ourselves.
No.
We are overdosing and saying, oh, it's safe, but it's not safe. I mean, 50% cancer rate right now, like, that is not safe, right?
Oh my God.
Not safe.
Frightening.
And only 5 to 10%, according to the American Cancer Society, is genetic. So
what?
90% of cancers are lifestyle and environment.
I didn't know that it was that high, Val. Oh my God. I knew it was high, but that is crazy. That's a crazy figure.
Yeah.
That's something
So
for
like,
everybody to think about.
it's serious. Like, it really is time to just think about it. Like, don't just be a sheep and go and buy whatever's on sale. Like,
Yeah.
you need to really think about what you're putting on your body. A lot of these, I've written down here on my notes, cost, because a lot of the chemicals that they put into these things is just because it's cheap.
Yes.
They don't, you know, they
Yeah.
don't care.
They
They're just
don't.
making a product.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying everyone doesn't care. There's definitely some very
Yeah.
good companies out there, but you just need to be your own advocate, because nobody cares as much as you do about your family.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'll call out one or two of the chemical facts as well to face.
Yeah.
Basically, lead. Okay. Why lead is being removed from a lot of products. It's still in a lot of products. So lead, a toxic heavy metal, which is more prevalent than ever. It is found in whitening toothpastes. Okay. By the way, we've our new Young Living whitening toothpaste, and it doesn't have it in it, but it is found in the general toothpaste, whitening toothpaste. It's found in lipsticks and other substances. The adverse aspects of lead exposure are thoroughly documented and include neurotoxicity, which is brain damage, seizures, gastro issues. I mean, like, hello, like, I mean, so many people have gastro issues. I think it's like, must be very, very high percentage of the population of the world have gastro issues. Reproductive dysfunction, lead as well can affect that, such as reduced sperm count and also kidney dysfunction as well. It leads to kidney dysfunction, the use of overuse of lead in products.
Yeah, and when you put lead lipstick on, you're basically eating that. Like, you're swallowing it and you're eating it. And the reason, again, reproduction is because lead and other chemicals affect your endocrine system, and that is where your hormones are. So when your hormones are messed up, that's when sickness happens. When you're talking thyroid diseases, you're talking, reproduction. A lot of my friends have infertility issues, and they don't have that history in their family. This is a new generation.
It is.
And we're not old, so we shouldn't be having these issues. It's quite scary.
It is. It really
it's
is.
a very serious topic today, isn't it?
Oh, it is. That's what I was thinking. I was like, we're normally giggling and laughing, and it's like, we don't mean to scare. We really don't. We want to educate and make people aware. It's your choice. We're not saying, it's entirely up to you what you put on your skin and your family's skin. But, like, let's say I didn't know any of this a few years ago, and I actually wish that I knew this, say, when my babies when my kids were babies. I was very much so into natural products still when they were babies, but I didn't know the extent of it, and I wish I was more educated. So that's all we're trying to do, is just to let people know, to be aware of it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. What else is on your list?
What else is on this one? Sorry, now it's after timing out, and I'm on my phone. I have it on it here. Okay, parabens. Okay, that's a word that we all know. Used as a preservative and are noted as propyparaben, metiparaben. All these words now I'm very bad at pronouncing. So eshiparaben and butylliparaben. Okay, so there anything that basically has something and paraben after it. They are found in body creams, they're found in lotions, they're found in shampoos, as well in almost any beauty product that has water added to it. Okay, so so parabens have been shown not to only disrupt the hormones as well, but also to potentially cause cancer.
Again, it comes down to, if your hormones aren't flowing correctly, then you get blockages and you get bad cells and you get oxidative stress. So it all comes down to that. And parabens, like you said, they're preservative. So, and it's a cheap preservative because it's not natural. So ironically, the natural preservatives are the ones that are more expensive, which seems so backwards, but it's true.
I'm sorry, my dog is barking. I have to hold her so she doesn't.
The synthetic ones are cheaper, and they do the job. So that's why they're put into these products.
Yeah. Exactly, that's why. Do you know? So we were as well going to, you were saying about the children's stuff as well inside in the shops.
Yeah, so if you just turn it over, and again, don't be scared of all the things, but look and see, like when it says 98% naturally derived ingredients, like what's in that 2%? Why isn't it 100% naturally derived? I mean, our seedlings line is 100% naturally derived, no synthetics in them.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why, if it's even can be labeled organic, you guys, it'll be labeled organic, and it's only 98% natural. So don't be deceived by the fact that it says organic on there, because the synthetic stuff won't be organic. And to be labeled organic, you only need a certain percentage of organic matter. It doesn't have to be 100%.
100%. No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So it's just, it is a minefield. And I've been researching since I got pregnant 7 years ago, and I am still learning stuff all the time that I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm not comfortable using that anymore. And it takes a while, you guys. Like, you have to do it. That's why we love Essential Rewards. You do it little by little. You just get the toxins out little by little, or you go all the way. It's up to you and your budget. But for me, some things were hard, and I had to turn over slowly, you know? But some things are really easy, and I just think, oh, well, I don't need candles anymore because I have my diffuser.
Yeah, and you know, there's just a great satisfaction from it. Like, when you do switch something out and you get used to using the natural product, there's a really happy feeling inside you that going, wow, I've done that, and it wasn't that hard, you know.
And you feel better.
Yeah,
I feel more energy. I sleep better. You know.
Sleep is better, breathing is better, you're healthier, you don't get ill as easy, you don't pick up stuff as easy. Your body in itself is just much, much healthier, isn't it?
Yeah. And when you do get sick, you have natural remedies to help your body through it.
Yeah.
It doesn't last as long,
nearly as long. It doesn't last as long.
So there's a lot of options. Like, this is why we want to educate you guys about reading your labels, because you just might not know.
No.
You know, I don't think people know these days. And there's a lot of scaremongering. We're not trying to scare you. And you can always make a change. Like, you can start from now. You can use up what you've got if you want. Like, I don't like being wasteful. Some things I did just throw away, though.
Yeah, same.
Start from now. Start little by little, and start thinking about, instead of bubble bath for your children, maybe you just put Epsom salts in there instead of the bubble bath.
Yeah, the bubble bath is
terrible. Why is bubble bath wrong? Well, it has SLS in it, and SLS in big forms can cause allergies and skin irritations. And it's basically straight that's what makes the bubbles.
It is,
isn't it?
And there's more. There would be more and more reports out there of skin issues with children. And guys, that's not just that. It is over what's going on them, and what you're washing them in the bath with, and what everyday stuff. So it's not. A lot of this is not genetic. It's not a genetic skin disorder. It's daily environmental, so it's just swapping out those kind of things. Yes, you see, if you're going to treat a skin disorder with something, and even with essential oils, say if you're going to be like, oh, we'll use frankincense and copaiba now and lavender and try to get rid of it. But if you're not getting rid of what's causing it in the first place, sure, it's going to, it's going to be causing inner damage.
You speak the truth, Anne-Marie. You gotta find the core reason. And unfortunately, a lot of medical doctors don't look for that. They just treat the symptom.
They do.
With a pill or a cream. They don't go, And while you're at it as well, throw a probiotic in your child for eczema, because that
probiotics
too.
Yeah, exactly. I'll call out another one. Flattates, or how do you pronounce it? Because
I don't know how. I think it's phthalates.
Phthalates. You're probably right. I'm just so bad at pronouncing these things.
It's PHTLATES, isn't it?
That's it.
It's like really hard, but
it is. People that know me anyway know that I can't pronounce things very well, so they're only going to laugh at me, so it's fine.
I don't know if I'm right.
So what they say about that is that it's found in at least 72 products tested. It has not. It was not listed on any list of ingredients. The only exception was nail polish. So it was listed on nail polish, but it was found in lots of other products, but not listed. Okay.
And phthalates are normally the scent, aren't they? The fragrance.
Yeah. It's the toxic chemical is a fragrance used in the vinyl shower curtains, and it gives the vinyl smell. And it's used in air fresheners, detergents, and more, like parabens, phthalates have been shown to disrupt hormones and decrease sperm count. So again, that's the major
thing right there.
Yeah,
that's major.
It is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is. And with the sooner everybody knows and makes and has the right to make their own choices, and not blindfolded anymore, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you choose to
freedom.
use them, then that's, and you have the knowledge, then that's fine as well. That's your life to lead. And I'll give another one now as well. The formaldehyde that is used in nail polishes, shampoos, baby shampoos, by the way, as well, liquid body soaps. Side effects include skin irritation, which is what I was talking about a while ago, nausea, and the exposure to it may be a contributing factor to cancer development, according to the International Agency for Research.
Oh, you guys, we're going to need like an Inksha after this.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much information to take in. The important thing is that you're reading and you're your own advocate and you take it into your own hands. Obviously, myself and Anne-Marie do trust Young Living 100% because they have a whole list of thousands of chemicals that they won't use. And they research everything, and they, like their preservatives come from fruit and vegetables.
And they list everything as well, and you can go onto their farms and you can see how it's done. They will allow you in, there's no closed doors, and they'll show you exactly how they produce everything. There's nothing hidden about Young Living.
And you're going to the farm next week, aren't you?
I know, I actually can't believe it. It was on my vision board for this year to go to a farm, and I got given a trip to go to 2 farms, but I've postponed one of them till next year because this girl here is coming with me. And hopefully another couple of team members here, so that we'll have a nice gang of us going next year to Utah. But yeah, Seville next week. So
I can't wait to see all about it. We will have to do our Wednesday wisdom.
Yes.
And like talk so much about. I know you won't be there over Wednesday, but I can't wait to hear all about it. We'll have to go live.
Exactly. Well, look, I'll be on with stories and stuff like that. And actually, maybe we could even tune in to each other. We could do a quick live while I'm over there if you want.
That's
together,
idea.
Just a quick one.
We all want to see it.
Yeah, totally. I think it's the Tuesday we're at the farm. So Tuesday week. Yeah. So great.
And I will be here with my parents, which is great as well.
Exactly, I know, because you would be there otherwise with us in Seville, only that your parents are coming over, which is really cool that you get to see your parents and everything, and you're going to have a fantastic time as well. So
definitely.
Brilliant.
Wow, that was a lot of information to take
in. It was. We didn't mean for it to be so serious, but you have to do these ones as well.
Yeah, but we want to just educate you guys because I don't think you know. Because I didn't know.
I didn't know.
And a lot of my friends don't know. And, we may seem like hippies or something, but so be it. We're happy, healthy hippies. So if you want to be on this train with us in the natural living world. And again, like a lot of stuff I make, it's not all about buying everything. Like I make a lot of my hand soap and use the Young Living oils. So I can have my own smells, and that's very safe. So it doesn't have to be like breaking the budget, you guys. Do it in your budget, but just don't buy the cheap stuff anymore.
Exactly.
Don't buy it. If it's £1, it's not worth it. Oh, and did we talk about cosmetic toys? We didn't.
Oh,
did we?
No. Do you want to quickly say that? Because that's really interesting.
Really important. If you have little girls, and I'm not gender neutral, I get it, but little girls mostly want this makeup. But the toy makeup that is in the toy section, so like the little compacts with fake lip gloss and stuff, that's not regulated by anybody because it's labeled as a toy and not as a cosmetic. So they can literally put anything in there. And if it is, most of them are like £5 for a massive palette. What is in that? Why is it so cheap? And what they're putting on their lips and basically swallowing it. Guys, please don't buy that for your kids. Like we can teach you how to make your own lip gloss. In fact, I was going to do that last year and I dropped the ball, but I'm going to do that this year because
challenge. You're going to do a DIY of the lip balms.
You've done it, haven't you? You've done lip balm for your daughters.
We have, Miriam and Ali out of my team would be very good at doing making the lip balms and for the kids.
Maybe we do that as a Wednesday wisdom in a couple weeks.
Definitely.
Make your own.
Totally.
And we'll show people because it's not hard and it can be glittery because our Young Living mineral makeup is glittery and fun and you can have all the sparkle without any of the mess and the nasty toxins.
Exactly.
Just don't be buying it. Don't be buying the
please don't.
Makeup. It's just horrendous.
Or
buy it, scrape out the rubbish and refill it with natural because sometimes you do want the cute little toy. I get it.
Yes.
Don't give them the ingredients that are in there.
Yes,
wash it out, get rid of that, and then fill it up with good stuff. That'd be a great Christmas present.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, Okay.
Whew. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes,
If you've
we'll
stayed
stop
with
there.
us this long to the end, thank you.
Stop there.
You care about yourself. Thank you, and your family.
Amazing.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Have a good night tonight.
Thanks. Bye.